and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Anna Myers, and today I've got a book review of 3 books, and then I'll just share a bonus treasure with you. Okay, I don't know, cut.
And also, this is probably going to be cut out, but I would like to show something also.
Okay.
Is that going to be cut out?
So, we have the first book. This is Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. It's about a girl with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy? I'm not sure. And it's told from her perspective, and it's a beautiful story of how she comes from being viewed differently by others and kind of coming to accept who she is from kind of not being at all understood. So, beautiful story, fast read, for a fast reader at least. I mean, it should be a relatively fast read to most books. And even if you're older, this is probably, I don't know, middle grade or something, but even if you're older, it's a beautiful story to read.
So, what age would you think is the youngest?
Basically, I don't know. Basically,
am I too young to read it?
You are 12. No, I think it's made for like 8 to 12-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
That's middle grade. This next one, Rifles for Watie by Harold Keith. I have all the names in the description, by the way. This book taught me so much about the Civil War, and it was just a great book about friendship and just being a soldier, and great story, especially if you want to learn about the Civil War in an engaging way. That's not why I read it. I just picked it off the shelf. And it was great despite all the notes in my copy from someone who must have read it for school. Let me see.
Ding, ding, ding. Dun, 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 dun. And now let me set this back up.
Let me know when you're ready. Ready?
Yeah.
So our next and last book before the bonus, and then Molly's bonus, is King of the Wind by Marguerite Henry. This has been on our shelf for ages, and I felt sure someone had read it, like particularly Molly. It seems like the sort of book she would pick up to me.
No.
I'm apparently wrong. Anyways, I read it, and then when no one has read it, I was like, oh, I was kind of reading it to catch up with you guys. I felt like it was the kind of book Molly would be like, you haven't read that? Anyways. It's a story of how, I guess the quickest way to put it would be it's a story of how this horse made a name for himself, and he fought through these challenges. But it covers his friend, which is his horse boy, stable boy or whatever, a lot more. But it still is how they fought together through these challenges and how they stayed together and made it through in the end. And our bonus, which you should totally pick up. It's a great engaging read, and it's really new. There are 4 books in this series, and oh, by the way, all these books I've read in like the last 20 days, and they're just my selection of favorites. So I think I've read like 15 books in the last 20 days. But Vanderbeekers, this is book 3, just because that's what I grabbed. But it's great story, as I said, engaging. There are 4 books in the series, more coming. They were published 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, and there's more coming. And this is great for anyone who, lives in the city, if you have a big family, and just anyone who wants an exciting, engaging read. 5 kids.
Oh, so that's where it was.
Oh, is that the one that you're going to read? Or you were reading?
No. Wait, I just want to say something.
This is the last
This
one.
probably might be cut out. Maybe Anna already said it. But this is the chocolate bar type of reading. So it's not like probably white rifles for Watie. Is that like kale salad?
Like, Rifles for Watie is a fun read, but it also stretches you to your limits. Not limits, but it does have an ability to stretch you, whereas the Vanderbeekers is just a fun tale. And Molly, you wanna... There's a series called Scientists in the Field. And that will be my intro.
Sorry, I'm in my long nightgown with lots of ruffles at the end. We're gonna cut this part out.
Hurry up.
There's a series called Scientists in the Field series. It's it's by lots of different people. There are 61 books in total. I find it pretty fun. Right now I'm reading the Kakapo Rescue, Saving the World's Strangest Parrot.
Remember, all the titles are going to be in the description.
This one's by Cy Montgomery. There's also other ones like by Donna and Jackson. Oh, the photographer is Nick Bishop. Last I read The Octopus Scientist by Cy Montgomery. And I find these books, what I've read so far, which is like 4, fun. And they're, because they teach you things, they're not like storybooks, but they teach you stuff.
And it's
like,
fascinating, right?
Yeah, in a fun way. And I'm not like...
Okay, if you want your kids to learn nature stuff in a fun way, check out the Scientists in the Field. If you want to learn nature stuff in a fun way, check out Scientists in the Field. It's like a picture book, so it's not that hard, but still will probably take about an hour.
Depending on how you read it.
Really fun series, you should check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Any order?
Bye.
Oh, and by the way, Kakapo are so cute. You should read this one.
Bye. You're creating so many bloopers. It's your bedtime.
I know.